is another beautiful day for Kapampangan basketball as we bring you the continuing coverage of your 2023 to 2024 Delta Cup Inter-municipalities and cities basketball tournament. Coming to you live inside the BREN GUIAO Convention Center in the city of San Fernando, Pampanga, the home of Sinag Liga Asia, born 2001 inaugural season champions, the Pampanga Delta. As we are headed to the second day of our playoffs quarterfinals 1. Itong si Barry Lacap and the rest of the BAYUNG Mexico basketball team trying to continue their 2-win straight against dito sa San Simon, winning against noong elimination at makakatapat niya dito itong si Andre Dungo and the rest of ILOVE San Simon for our first game ng ating quarterfinals. Our games for today, BAYUNG Mexico kontra ILOVE San Simon for our first game. At para sa ating game number 2, Level Up Lubao kontra 1 Magalang Basketball. Game number 3, Guagua Tulong-Tulong Tayo kontra Santa Ana United. At para sa game number 4 and main event, Abe King Panyulong Florida Bangka kontra BAYUNG Masantol. Isang magandang hapon po sa inyo mga kabalan. Ako po ang inyong makakasama, Penelope Wilhelmina, and alongside with me is the chief himself, Enzo Galarosa.
Magandang hapon sa iyo, Pen. Kala umaga pa. Pero magandang hapon din po sa lahat ng mga kabalan dyan. I know they enjoyed yesterday's 4-game treat natin. And ngayon may 4 na laro pa tayo to determine if meron bang mag-a-advance or meron bang dadagdag sa Minalin and United Tomasian Bowlers bukas for a do-or-die Sunday.
But before anything else, of course, let's introduce our third member of our panel, our courtside reporter manning the sidelines, none other than MJ Raimundo. MJ, magandang hapon sa'yo.
Magandang hapon, Enzo and Pen, at magandang hapon sa ating mga ka-Ezole. Alam nyo, kahapon nga binigyan tayo ng magagandang laro ng 8 team. But now, today, we also have 8 teams na magpapakita ng kanilang galing. Sino kaya ang aabante for the semifinals o sino ang babalik tomorrow for the Game 2? Abangan natin yan maya-maya lang. But for now, back to you, Enzo and Pen.
Thank you so much, MJ. And of course, makakarinig tayo sa kanya ng mga reports niya for both teams hanggang sa ating game number 4. But before anything else, of course, saan ba pwedeng tutukan itong ating mga kabalan, itong ating Delta Cup 2024? Of course, sa ating Facebook at Pampanga PIO. At pwede rin niyo po itong tutukan sa YouTube channel ng Pampanga at Pampanga_PIO and sa broadcast partner ng Delta Cup 2024 YouTube channel at Sinag Liga TV. But before anything else, let's take a look to our tournament format para ito sa ating Delta Cup 2024.
Yes, as we can see nga, top 8 teams from both bracket A and bracket B nakapasok with the top 4 teams of those 2 brackets nagkaroon ng twice to beat advantage. Rank 1 versus 8, 2 versus 7, 3 versus 6, and 4 versus 5. Yung 4 na teams makaka-advance na quarterfinals 2, magko-crossover sila, maglalaban ng rank 1 versus 4 and rank 2 versus 3. Knockout game po yan. Pagdating ng semifinal round, they will all face each other. The top 4 teams will face each other in a single round robin. The 2 best teams out of that single round robin round magpupunta sa finals for a best of 3 sa championship, and the top 3 and top 4 magkakaroon ng knockout game to determine who will be the 3rd place and the 4th placer of the Delta Cup. And speaking of, etong tingnan natin ng bracket A standings. Etong BAYUNG Mexico is number 4. They have the twice to beat advantage. ILOVE San Simon, number 5 sila. And I want you guys to focus on the number of wins, 6 and 5. You can legitimately say na itong 1 win ng BAYUNG Mexico no elimination round against etong ILOVE San Simon, which we will discuss later on, ang nagpalamang sa kanila, ang nagpaangat sa kanila sa number 4 spot. That could have been the difference maker talaga, yung elimination round na pagtatapat nila, which we will talk about later on.
And of course, coming up is the battle between BAYUNG Mexico kontra ILOVE San Simon. And now let's turn it over to Ram Valen for our Delta Cup starters of the game.
Good afternoon once again, Delta Cup fans. Welcome to BREN GUIAO Convention Center, San Fernando City, Pampanga, the home of the Giant Lanterns. This is the Delta Cup 2024 Inter-municipalities and cities basketball tournament playoffs. Presented to you by Governor Dennis Delta Pineda and powered by coverage partner Sinag Liga Asia. Catch live action at Pampanga Public Information Office, FB page, and YouTube channels. This is our first game for today for the quarterfinal rounds of the competition. Featuring our first match, it's your BAYUNG Mexico and your I Love San Simon. And now let's meet the starters for both teams. First, for your BAYUNG Mexico. At guard number 1, Barry Lacop. Also at guard number 24, Reden Liantos. At forward number 2, Gerald Nakpil. Also at forward number 12, Luis Vallescas. And center number 28, Aldrin Rivadulia. Head coach for BAYUNG Mexico is J.R. Gomez. Assistant coaches, Howard Gonzalez, John Ronald David, and John Carlo Manalolo. Team manager, Mr. Alex Baluyer. Your BAYUNG Mexico. And now let's meet the starters for your I Love San Simon. At guard number 19, Andre Dugo. Shooting guard number 13, Steven Angeles. At forward number 18, Patrick Punsalan. Also at forward number 31, Parley Dimla. And center number 7, John Santos. Head coach for San Simon is Danny Torres. Assistant coaches Gian Mago, Edrem Dimla, Rich Bravo, and Lawrence Bago. Your I Love San Simon. Game officials charged in action, Dennis Escanos, Michael Galutera, and Erson Birds Ezuga. This is
The starters for BAYUNG Mexico, Lacap, Liantos, Pascual, Vallescas, and Nakpil. At para sa panig ng I Love San Simon, Dungo, Santos, Angeles, Dimla, at Punsalan. Penelope at Wilhelmina alongside with Enzo Galarosa and MJ Raimundo manning the sidelines for the game number 1 of our day 2 of our quarterfinals 1.
And you can notice a different lineup para dito sa I Love San Simon compared doon sa elimination round matchup nila. Doy is now in the game, di ba? Last time nung elimination round, wala pa siya doon kasi nga, he was still playing sa UAAP Juniors team.
And yes, and 5 lang yung kalamangan ng
Yes.
BAYUNG Mexico that time that they won against I Love San Simon ng elimination round.
Yes, but ang crucial din dito, wala si Randem Simbulan and Daryl Garcia for I Love San Simon
As Parley Dimla gets his first foul.
And this is a guy na we were talking about this before the start of the coverage. Na dahil nga wala si Simbulan, he needs to step up. Teammate niya si Simbulan sa Luwid 1 Kapampangan ng Sinagliga Asia. Long time player na siya for Luwid 1. And actually, I've seen him 2 years ago. Payat pa siya, pero masipag. And kita mo naman, the improvements in the game ni Parley Dimla, and I expect na siya talaga ang magsi-step up in today's ballgame in the absence of his fellow Luwid 1 cagers in Randem Simbulan and Daryl Garcia.
As 2 out of 2 for him on that free throw. Out of bounds. Sideline inbound for Andre Dungo. Angeles to Dungo.
2 Delta teammates, di ba? Kasama ngayon.
Back to Steven Angeles for 3.
That's his spot. Oh, good toss-up.
Ooh, nice dive. 3-point from BAYUNG. Rebound by Dungo.
And look at how Dungo changes pace. Oh!
The Tiger Cubs, the former Tiger Cubs has been rejected on that one.
Ang sakit ha, former na siya. Pero look at this timing dito ni Vallescas. Inabangan itong mythical 5-member ng UAAP.
Steven Angeles. That is short.
Out of sync yung dalawang Gatas brothers ha. Dungot si Angeles ngayon to start.
Actually, Enzo, kahit ng pagising natin, parang it's a different day, no?
Iba iba ihip ng hangin eh. Siguro kasi it's the first Saturday of March?
First
Technically,
Saturday of
March 2, no?
First weekend
First
of
weekend
the
of
March.
March, di ba? Iba yung feeling is. Good read by Doy.
Let's take a look here. Easy drive for Andre Dungo.
And that is why he was part of the Mythical 5 ng UAAP Juniors. And the year prior when he was playing for the San Beda Red Cubs, parte din siya ng Mythical team, di ba? Highly touted player, Will Don,
And
the
let
green
us
jersey.
not forget that he's part of the champion team for Pampanga for their theme park.
And before that, national champions with Pampanga Delta together with Steven Angeles, di ba? So,
Exactly. So it's really quite a good team, no, Enzo? Having Andre Dungo, having Steven Angeles, it's at a party team la. Of course.
sayang lang wala si Simbulan and Garcia, di ba? They could play an all-Sinag 5, di ba?
The starters for Pampanga Delta.
Totoo.
As another three-point attempt, it's good now for Barley Lakap.
Alam mong shooter to si Barry Lakap eh, kasi once he let that shot go, he was already running back on defense. He knew it was good when it left his hands.
As he scored 23 points on their last game, last February 24. So that was their last game, ha?
Oo, ang tagal, di ba?
Ang tagal. March, what day is
March
it? March 2?
Hindi, 29 days lang nga pala ang March. So, hindi pala matagal. Sorry. Kala ko 31.
Pero February 24. It's almost a
24, mga 1 week. Yes. Naalala ko bigla 29 days nga pala ang February.
As 4-3 in favor of San Simon. 6 minutes and 42 seconds remaining. That four points from San Simon. Make it 7. The 5-point care of Andre Dungo. And the other 2 came from Parley Dimla from the free throw line.
Yung tres na yun ni Dungo, alam mo na may pinapana eh. And you all know why may pinapana siya. He's an archer now.
Exactly. Gulat ako nang lumabas ng news na yun. Wow, it's really true.
Masakit. Huwag na natin pag-usapan. Masakit sa akin.
Look at that rebound.
Banggato, sabi ni. Like I said.
It's Parley Dimla we're talking about. And now, they're up by 6 points. That 9-point scare of Parley Dimla and Andre Dungo. Medyo malamig ang simula dito ni Patrick Punzalan and Steven Angeles.
Yes, the dynamic duo normally of I Love San Simon, diba?
Simon.
Pero yun nga, when you have Doy Dungo on the floor, creates a lot of things. And yun yung hindi mabutas-butasan dito ng Ingbayung Mexico. But, then again, nasa bench, etong si John Del Cunanan and Ezekiel Perez. Look at that layup doon ni Parley Dimla.
As Reden Liantos is on the free throw line after that foul from Steven Angeles.
And ito si Reden Liantos eh. I'm really amazed at how this player plays. I always say this dito sa Delta Cup, meron mga players na talagang dinadaan sa sipag lahat ng ginagawa nila. Yung mga jack of all trades nga kung tawagin, and they fit on any kind of system dahil sa sipag nila and yung depensa. And Reden Liantos is one of them, and he's actually a star for Ingbayung Mexico.
There's another 3-point shot
What a
attempt
pass.
from Steven Angeles.
Good pass there by Doy to the cutting Dimla. Sila pala yung dynamic duo for today, di ba?
11-4. 6 points from Parley Dimla. 5 points from Andre Dungo.
Look at the trap here on the corner. Good defense from Dimla and Santos.
Look at that guy, Parley Dimla. Let's take a look back here.
Parley Dimla, kasabi mo lang, di ba?
Diba? I was about to mention, Enzo, yung aggressiveness ni Dimla when it comes to defense and offense. No?
Yes.
Walang tapon kay Dimla. Oh,
Yes.
Patrick Punzalan, that is short for him.
Masyadong mabilis siya for his own good, di ba? Oh, good move!
Nice fake, but a sorry miss and a rebound by John Santos.
Ang ganda na ng paggamit niya. They call it the Pinoy step ako. I'll give credit to the originator. The Richie step. Ang ganda ng paggamit niya na Richie step. Yan na. Ito na si Ezekiel Perez coming into the game.
As 4 minutes and 40 seconds remaining. Andre to Steven Angeles.
Good up fake.
Oh, back to Dungo. Jumper. It's good for the Miracle 5 of the UAAP Juniors.
Sige, naka-enroll pa naman siya doon. Viva Santo Tomas.
7 points from Andre Dungo.
Parang relax lang yung 7 points niya, di ba? Kalmado yung 7 points niya.
One coming from the jumper, second coming from the 3-point line, and one coming from that easy drive.
And if you look at him, how he's playing the game, kontrolado eh. Pero Steven still maalat pa rin. A good steal by Santos.
Fourth attempt from Steven Angeles on that 3-point line on both of the corners, right and left.
Yun yung spot niya. That's his spot. I mean, game 1 ng Born 2001 Cup, di game 1, that championship game between NBS Slashes and Pampanga Delta, di ba? Sa corners karamihan ng tres niya when he dropped 26 points.
Actually, on their last game against Angeles City Red Warriors, he was able to relinquish 3-point shots from those corners.
That's his spot. Favorite spot niya yung mga corners talaga. Kita mo saan siya pwesto.
Once again, to Steven Angeles. Back to Andre Dungo, asking for help.
Oh, open na naman.
Swishes through the net.
You heard it, Pen, dito. Sa mga nanonood, hindi narinig. Sumigaw si Nomar Pascual. Sabi niya, huy, digitan mo. You do not go under the screen against Doy Dungo. Don't give him an open look. 10 points na siya. Outscoring BAYUNG Mexico by himself.
3 minutes and 32 seconds remaining. A 12-point lead advantage for ILOVE San Simon as timeout on the floor, 16-4.
Tagisan ng lakas, labanan ng bilis, gamitan ng estratehiya. Kilalanin ang mga pambato ng siyudad ng Pampanga Delta Cup 2024. Inter-municipality and city tournament hatid sa inyo ng Sinag Liga Asia. Sinag Liga Asia. Mekos na yan!
Mga kasinag, SLA Junior World Showcase Philippines is now accepting teams. For interested teams, please send us a letter of intent at sinagasiasports@gmail.com or send us a message through our Facebook page, Sinag Liga Asia, as Pampanga Delta, our Born 2001 inaugural season champions, is going back to defend their title together with one Kapampangan, Hustle Rising Suns, Parañaque Pelicans, and the newly recruit team for Sinag Liga Asia, Camarines Norte.
Ezekiel Perez scores there, and we were talking about it multiple times na may mga players tayo hopefully na wala pa sa team, kagaya nila Angeles, di ba? Dimla, it's good time there to Punzalan underneath for the jumper. But we were talking about na some of the guys na gusto natin makita, like Ken Pontalvo, Lendel Garcia, di ba? Ezekiel Perez is on my list. This is a kid that I believe has a bright future. Look at that, oh. Walang takot eh. Matapang yung bata and he knows how to score na nasa offense lang at alam niya anong limitations niya. Hindi niya ipipilit yung laro niya. He'll just let the game come to him, and very rare yun for a young player.
But now let's turn it over to our courtside reporter, MJ Raimundo, para sa report niya sa parehong kupunan. MJ, go ahead.
Thank you, Pen. It's all or nothing. The certainty of head coach Danny Torres makes his team more confident sa court. Sabi niya nga, dun sa mga players niya, just give your all. Kung kaya niyong palagpasan yung 100%, then do it. It's our chance para makabalik tomorrow. Give me your best shots. Huwag natin isipin yung advantage ng kalaban. We are here to fight, not to give up. While on the other team, head coach JR Gomez, hard defense at maayos na run ang kailangan natin dito. We are not sure kung ano ang mangyari, but we have to defend. Bantayan natin yung mga stars sa kanila. If magawa natin yon, then we may never know. Pahabol pa nga ni coach, defense muna bago offense. Back to you, Enzo and Pen.
Thank you so much, MJ. You know, Enzo, I love San Simon's back is pushed against the wall.
Yes.
But on that, let's remember that when the time BAYUNG Mexico dominated this I Love San Simon, the San Simon team, wala nga kasi noon eh, si Andre Dungo. And nakita naman natin the difference na ang dala ni Andre Dungo coming up sa I Love San Simon.
Yes, and Dungo brings a lot to the table. I mean, that's one of the reasons why the Tomasian community was so sad. And some of them were mad, di ba? Na he chose to go to Lasal. Ako, bilang kaibigan ni Doy, I'm proud of him that he chose the best path for him, for his career. Yun naman talaga bilang kaibigan eh. And kita mo naman, di ba, he will be a star. I think he'll be a star beside Macabebes Pride and Pampanga Delta player, Superman Jonel Policarpio, di ba, there. But para sa akin, kahit nandyan si Dungo, if you're Bayung Mexico, hindi mo titingnan yan eh. Kasi mas dapat kang ang ganahan eh. Pag natalo mo ang I Love San Simon with Andre Dungo there, wala na silang rason. Wala na silang masasabi na, ay, wala kasi si Dungo, kaya kami natalo ng elimination. Ngayon, nandito na siya. Pwede na. Ngayon, they have no legitimate reason or excuse to say, di ba? So, for Bayung Mexico, mas nakaka-motivate yan na may kalabang kang UAAP player, di ba?
And Coach J.R. Gomez words from MJ's report, defense before offense. Kasi kanina nakita mo nung binigyan na ng libre si Dungo, di ba? It's a sure ball for Andre Dungo.
It's defense talaga. Defense wins championships. That's the true calling card talaga. You can outscore anybody talaga, pero when it comes down to it, yung depensa mo ba, kaya mo bang pigilan yung kabilang team? Kasi kung pa-opensahan lang, di lahat ng team champion na, di ba?
As a 10-point lead for I Love San Simon, care of Andre Dungo, of course, he scored 10 points. 6 for Parley Dimla and 2 for Patrick Punzalan.
And wala pa, absent pa yung numbers ni Steven Angeles.
Exactly. What if that 4 3-point shot attempts of Steven Angeles go through?
Kahit na dalawa lang pumasok, di ba? Look at them running the
Could be
floor.
actually a game changer. That is short for Santos.
But para dito sa panig ng Mexico, I'm still not seeing Jandel Cunanan. Wala pa yung tall point guard nila. And ang papasok ito si John Renson Baluyot. So, I can see Cunanan on the... I saw kanina Cunanan nag-warm up siya. He's moving well. I'm surprised that Coach J.R. Gomez is not opting to put Cunanan in. Maybe there's an injury ba siya na... And he's there in the bench, oh. He could have... I think he could be the matchup for Dungo. Tall point guard to tall point guard, di ba? I'm surprised.
Actually, and so this is my first time to cover Bayung Mexico. But I watched their previous game. That guy, Cunanan, is really a go-to guy for Bayung Mexico. But as 3-point shot, again.
He could be the one. I don't know the game plan. I'm not Coach J.R. Gomez, di ba? I'm not him. And di hamak na mas matalino yun sa akin sa basketball. But I think na, this is my opinion. I think na Jandel Cunanan can be the one to defend Andre Dungo. But this guy, Ezequiel Perez, he can be the one to spark etong Bayung Mexico like he always does in all the other games. Laging energy guy siya. Hindi siya yung star player in terms of... He's a star for Bayung Mexico. But hindi siya yung star player mentality na dapat akin lahat ng tira. He's not that type of player. He will just let the offense come to him and pag libre ako, titira ko. Take what's given, di ba?
That is exactly right as Andre Dungo once again. Steven Angeles.
Oh, there you go.
What a move from Steven Angeles. Hindi siya medyo sinaswerte ngayon on his 3-point shots. But he was there on that very...
Oh, tie up. But they say it's a foul.
Na-stock up doon si Pulusan kasi sabi niya nakataas lang yung kamay niya.
Nasalon niya pero body contact Nadaganan din naman ng katawan niya ito si Rivadula. And Rivadula is a really strong player for his size. But Steven Angeles, I expect him to shake it off. Hindi out Swifty. I don't want to hear anybody na sinasabing Swifty ako. But I believe that Steven Angeles will shake this off. Let's not forget your resume nito. Outside of being a champion for Pampanga, one-handed free throw. Wow. That is crazy. One-handed free throw. Pero yun nga, Steven Angeles, outside of champions from Pampanga Delta, Steven Angeles is also part of the three-peat Letran Knights, di ba? Yung final championship nila sa three-peat, the third championship ng Letran Knights sa NCAA, season na 98. Parte siya ng team na yun. So, di ba? Angeles can be a leader din naman for their team.
And he became a leader on their last game against
NBS Slashers, di ba?
Yes. Oh, in and out for Steven Angeles. Look at the frustration in his face.
Papagpag lang ni Steven Angeles yan.
As we take a look here, the highlights from Andre Dungo, the first 3-point shot of the ball game.
Kita mo na yun. Hindi pa set yung paa niya, but silang dalawa ni Parley Dimla talagang nag-connect in this quarter, especially Dungo. 13 first quarter points, and I want to take a look at the score dito na Bayung Mexico. 10 points lang ang Mexico, and Dungo has 13. He outscored Mexico on his own in the first period.
That's why I tell you that this could be a different ballgame for I Love San Simon, as we will be back after the short break, 23-10.
You split the D. You run the O. You take the shot. You ready to rock. 19 under. Coming very soon.
As we are back at the second quarter of our ballgame, 23-10. A 13-point lead for I Love San Simon, care of Andre Dungo.
Tipin mo, 13-point lead, 13 points si Dungo. Tanggalin mo yun, tie tayo, di ba? It's a tie ball game.
Take a look here. 3-point shot.
No
Off to
box
the
out.
left.
Wala nag-box out.
Ooh, what a great D from San Simon. Suba, no good. Ball stays on the offensive side. For dito ni Baluyot. Baluyot to Santos. Santos to Meneses. Back to Suba. Oh, what a great steal.
Ayun lang, naiwan pati bola.
Nakuha lang dito. Dumulos lang sa kamay ni Azar Zalihan.
Minsan you're too fast sa pagdiri. Mas mabilis ka pa sa bola, minsan tumakbo eh. Yun yung nangyari kay Salihan eh. Pati bola naiwan eh.
Nag-rattle siya on that offense.
Oh, wow! Oh, that's 2 O's na. Alam ko may nagbibilang eh. That's 2 O's for me na. Grabe yung tira na yun ni Perez ha. Powering through the defense and putting it high off the glass.
No Andre Dungo, no Parley Dimla,
No Steven
no
Angeles.
Steven Angeles.
No problem for I Love San Simon. Eh, well, andyan pala si Ian Malonzo on the floor din eh. Their regular point guard when Dungo is out. So, technically may someone na familiar with the starting five pa rin dito sa second unit nila, di ba?
Actually, this is the usual rotation of I Love
Yes.
San Simon.
Totoo yan. Ito talaga yung usual five ng second quarter ni Coach Danny Torres.
Take a look at pass from Santos.
Grabe
Paulo Suba.
na. 4 na nakapalibot.
Tapang din ni Paulo on that.
And mahirap yung tira na yun ha. Matutumba ka eh. Matutumba na siya and he was still able to put it up. It's not luck kasi minsan balance ang kailangan mo eh. It's balance. And look at that. Oh no, oh no. That's a good job from our referee Dennis Iscaros. Pinaghiwalay na niya para yung players. It's the playoffs. Kailangan nilang, di ba, emotions are high. They need to watch themselves. Kahapon, ang dami nating technicals eh. Parang every game ata mayroong
Every game.
technical eh.
Sa third game ata yung may...
Oh, wala.
Wala. Sa
technical.
second meron din.
Second, may na-eject, di ba?
As of course, we would like to greet our officials for Sinag Liga Asa, our chairman, Boss Rocky Chan, our president and CEO, Boss Ray Alaw, our marketing development officer, Mr. Mark Arago, together with Ma'am Jan Chan, Ma'am Mariel Alaw, and our commissioner for Sinag Liga Asa, Commissioner Rodney Santos.
Boss Ray and Com Rodney, ingat po sa inyong biyahe. Mamaya malalaman nila bakit at saan sila babiyahe.
Pa-picture daw na lang po si Enzo.
Dun sa
Edit na lang.
sa Statue of Liberty. Eiffel Tower sa Paris ba sila pupunta? Statue of Liberty. Kay Lady Liberty.
Ooh, 3-point shot. Off to the right.
Look at that. Ian Malonzo just tapped it over to Gabriel Cunanan, di ba?
There's Gabriel Conanan for that
Oo.
putback.
And yet, the other Cunanan for Mexico, hindi ko pa nakikita. He's still on the bench. Nakapang-basketball shoes siya. I don't know, baka may injury siyang natamo kanina or what, di ba? I'm surprised that John Del Boy
During
Cunanan.
the warm-up.
Oo. Maybe we can ask MJ, di ba? Kasi key player actually si Cunanan. And I think if he's on the floor right now, pwede nilang mabura yung lead dito eh.
7 minutes and 27 seconds remaining. Para steal from San Simon. Muntik pa doon.
Foul number 25, John Baluyo is first.
27-14 with 7 minutes and 20 seconds remaining. Ang ganda ng layup sana na yun.
Yes, and we have actually special guest dito. Actually, super special guest dito. Katabi ni Coach Leo is kikita ko ngayon. Hindi si Kurt na special guest si Kurt, of course, pero
Present
yung
again.
kausap ni Coach Leo,
The man behind this tournament, of course. The champion coach. Coach of the year for several pro leagues.
para lahat ata ng Pro League sa kanya. Siya yung Coach of the Year, di ba? For 2 straight years, di ba?
Pampanga Giant Lanterns, Pampanga Pradero Theme Park, and let's not forget
Pampanga Delta.
Pampanga Delta for our Born 2001 inaugural season.
A well-beloved person. Mamaya papakita na natin. Pero tingin ko kilala na yun ng mga kabali na nanonood. Eh. Kasi love na lahat yan. Sige. Mamaya na lang. pag tinatukan. May paano? Trailer. May teaser.
Parang special guest.
Special guest naman talaga
Na
yan.
na hindi kilala.
Pero kilala na lahat.
Sinasabi pa lang natin at Coach of the Year.
Oo.
Of course,
So sinabi mo palang special guest as brainchild na tong liga na to. Alam na lahat kung sino yan.
But Enzo, going back to the ball game, it's a different second quarter
Yes,
for both
actually.
teams. Parang nahihirapan ngayon yung ILOVE San Simon sa napakitang dominance ng Mexico.
That is true. And ito kasi, as a 3-point shot is made there for Mexico. One of the things dito para sa BAYUNG Mexico, their second unit is absolutely strong. Yun yung rason bakit sila nasa top 4 ng bracket A. Solid yung rotations nila, solid yung second unit nila, and minsan yun pa nga yung nagpapahabol kapag natatambakan sila and nagpapapanalo sa kanila. So, there's a difference. As yan na nga ang ating special guest dito, Governor Dennis Delta Pineda, together with the tournament commissioner and the CEO of Sinag Liga Asia, Coach Leo Isaac, and Kurt the Hurt Rayson.
Best friend mo. Sa kanya ako nagsa-wifi.
Pinakonect lang niya one time.
6 minutes and 37 seconds remaining.
Tipin mo yun, no? Kurt's from Davao. Taga Davao siya, and yet he's well-beloved dito sa Pampanga. And it's because pinagkatiwalaan siya ni Gov Delta. Naglaro siya for Pampanga Giant Lanterns. Champion
After
sila.
the season, right after
Oo.
their last game at the NCAA season 99.
Laro agad siya, di ba? And he's well-beloved dito na parang ang anak na siya dito sa Pampanga. Parang taga rito na siya sa Pampanga. He is well-beloved dito. And like we said, yun ang pinapangarap ng mga ibang kabataan. I say iba kasi guys like Dungo, Steven have donned the jersey of Pampanga Delta and represented us in Pampanga in other leagues, di ba?
And they were
Guys
the
like-
sons of Governor
Yes.
Dennis Delta Pineda.
Guys like Rivadulla, etong si Ezekiel Perez na atake, di ba? They want to someday have that kind of experience na masuot nila yung jersey ng Pampanga Delta or Pampanga Giant Lanterns and represent their home province in the UAAP, NCAA, and the PBA, di ba? Ito yung rason bakit ginawa ni Governor Dennis Delta Pineda itong Delta Cup para ma-expose pa yung mga ibang bata, di ba? And that's why pinagbawalan niya yung mga college. Kasi we keep on saying na Doy played for the UAAP, di ba? Juniors yon. For the seniors division ng UAAP and NCAA, bawal. Para nga alam nila ng mga bata na kayo naman yun, it's your turn. Bawal sila Kevin Santos, sila Joshua Miklat, sila Jonel Policarpio, bawal sila. They've had their chance na. They have their spotlight. It's your turn. Kayo naman gumawa ng pangalan nyo. Yun yung rason ba't ginawa ni Gabdelta.
And a traveling violation called on Andre Dungo.
Ito na siya. Here's Cunanan coming in. At the 5 minute and 46 mark, John Del Cunanan ngayon palang pinasok. And may time.
May timeout. Kakapasok lang. Inuna mo na yung substitution.
Oo.
It's 5 minutes and 46 seconds remaining. 31-19.
Tagisan ng lakas, labanan ng bilis, gamitan ng estratehiya. Kilalanin ang mga pambato ng siyudad ng Pampanga Delta Cup 2024 Inter-municipality and City Tournament. Hatid sa inyo ng Sinag Liga Asia. Sinag Liga Asia. Mekos na yan!
5 minutes and 46 seconds remaining. Of course, pwede niyo pong mapanood itong Delta Cup 2024 sa aming YouTube channel at Sinag Liga TV. 31-19. The biggest lead of the ball game is 13.
Look at how much of a leader Andre Dungo is. But this is the matchup I'm waiting for. Cunanan kontra Dungo. And sila nagbabantayan actually ngayon.
But Enzo, let's take a note. 13 points from Andre Dungo in our first quarter. But he has been so quiet at the 4 minutes of the second quarter.
Oo, kasi nag-adjust yung depensa eh. And yun nga, guys like Meneses, etong sila Baliescas kanina, Mangalos, and even for a short period, si Aaron Santos and Ezequiel Perez, di ba, for Ingbayo Mexico, their second unit, produced well, defended well. Pinahirapan yung ILOVE San Simon. So napilitan tuloy si Coach Danny Torres to bring back Dungo and Angeles back to the floor.
As wala pa dito ulit si Parley Dimla, si Patrick Consolan, together with Santos, Aaron Santos. John Santos rather. 31-21, a 10-point lead for ILOVE San Simon. Angeles is trying to go for that 3. Going to the other corner. Dungo.
Layo!
That is long for Andre Dungo.
Oh, good tap. Good tap by Steven Angeles.
Steven dun
Oh, and that's why you box out. That's why Coach J.R. Gomez gumanon siya, sumenya siya ng ganun kay Ezequiel Perez. Kasi nga, you have to box out. Kahit mas matangkad ka, kahit mas mataas ka tumalon, box outin mo kasi malay mo, mas maganda pwesto ng kalaban mo sa'yo.
As Patrick Punzalan checks in.
Wow, what a pass.
4 points for Patrick Punzalan.
Yan na, inuunti-unti na ni Patrick Punzalan yung production niya dito. And again, he was a reliable scorer for Coach Danny Torres, di ba?
Speaking of reliable, 18 points in their last game last February 25.
Exactly. And speaking of reliable din, ito na si Ezequiel Perez ulit, di ba? Open look.
That is short for Pascual. Bilis naman nun.
Oo. Pero look at that finish galing dito kay Barry Lakap.
It was an easy drive for Barry. Andre Dungo, 25-33 in favor of San Simon. 13 on the shot clock, 4 minutes and 9 seconds on the game clock. Punzalan!
Oh!
That is why he was the
Wow.
best player of the game against Angeles City Red Warriors. And you know, actually, Enzo, when I was able to talk to him, but let's take a look first. The dominant drive from Patrick Punzalan.
Yun ang literal na power move galing dito kay Punzalan. Talagang binaon niya yung balikat niya sa dibdib ni Cunanan, and then nung may humelp defender, iniwas niya. Great attack galing dito kay Patrick Punzalan.
You know, going back on what I have said, nung na-interview ko yan ng best player siya, tinanong ko siya, what more should we expect for San Simon and for him, of course.
Yes.
Laging ang mentality nila, Enzo, was the defense before offense.
Yes. That's the right way to play. But look at that. Again, Argel Meneses. Look at that. Airball yung tira ni Cunanan, but Argel, good up fake. Actually, medyo delikado yung pagsabay doon ni Gabriel Cunanan kasi that would have, buti na lang na brace niya yung sarili niya and landed the right way kasi kung hindi, baka plumakda si Gabriel Cunanan. But Argel Meneses, that's a good power move underneath. Bawian lang sila dito ni Patrick Punzalan, ha?
28-35. 7-point lead. Andre Dungo for 3. That is short for Andre.
I'm noticing one thing para dito sa panig ng Mexico under defense sa pick and roll kay Dungo. They're hedging pero yung naka-drop coverage sila, naka-low drop sila. You should go high coverage on the pick and roll kasi alam mong titira ng titira to si Dungo. And malay mo next time hindi na airball yung mangyayari kay Idoy. You should go high coverage on the pick and roll with Andre Dungo. Force him to drive.
From the 13-point lead, now it's down to 7.
7 na lang.
Ooh. Almost a beautiful drive from Patrick Punzalan, but there was traveling called.
3 steps yung ginawa niya off the catch. You should at least do one dribble kung ganun kakalayo. Unless, kasing taas mo tumalon si Jordan na kaya mo lumipad ng free throw line, di ba?
Parang si Kent Montalvo nun
May Kent
kahapon.
Montalvo, exactly.
Actually, hindi pa dun siya eh. Sa paint pa siya nagsisimula eh.
Haba rin kasi niya eh.
Andre
Oh,
Dumo.
wow!
Ooh, what a move from Andre.
Grabe.
Speaking of Andre being quiet, 15 points for Andre.
Quiet na yun.
Quiet na yun.
yun.
Sa second quarter, di ba, it's a different
2
starters.
points pa lang siya sa second quarter. Pero grabe naman yung galaw na yun. Pinakita yung buong repertoire niya sa lahat eh. Pero eto na. Here goes Ezequiel Perez once again. Countering with that 3-point shot. Letting the offense come to him.
37-21, just 6 points lead for ILOVE San Simon.
Clear foul.
That is short for Patrick Punzalan. Now let's turn it over to our courtside reporter, MJ Raimundo, for her second quarter report. MJ, go ahead.
Thank you, Pen. The leadership inside the court. Yan daw ang laging sinasabi ng coaches of Team San Simon kay Patrick Punzalan. Being the captain ball of the team, kailangan niyang maging decisive because malaking tulong daw ito sa mga teammates niya, lalo na they are in a crucial game. Let's see what Mark and Patrick do to help his team get this win. Back to you, Pen and Enzo.
Thank you so much, MJ. And actually, tama yung mentality na yon from the coaching staff of ILOVE San Simon to their team captain, Patrick Punzalan. Kailangan niyang maging decisive. Ikaw yung piniling captain ball of this team. Not Steven Angeles, not Parley Dimlan, not Daryl Garcia, not Randem Simbulan, not Andre Dungo. It's Patrick Punzalan. And if they see you na ikaw pa yung indecisive, ripple effect na yan, domino effect na yan. Lahat ng kakampi niya, bigla na lang magiging indecisive. Pagdududahan nila sarili nila, you as the captain, that's your role. Be the leader that you're destined to be if you're Patrick Punzalan. And nakikita natin, di ba? Yun nga lang, naagawan siya ni Cunanan. And look at that finish. Sayang.
But speaking of Enzo, it could have been a good rebound from Patrick Punzalan, of course, the captain of San Simon. But there was a steal eh, dito sa ating center eh.
Yeah, but look at that. Cunanan iniwasan si Doy. But then right there for the cleanup job, Argel Meneses with a putback and cutting the lead down to 6 points lead of 39-33. 1 minute and 46 remaining in the second period.
You make, you break, you take the shot, you ready to run. 19 under, coming very soon. Tagisan ng lakas, labanan ng bilis, gamitan ng estratehiya. Kilalanin ang mga pambato ng siyudad ng Pampanga Delta Cup 2024 Inter-municipality and city tournament. Hatid sa inyo ng Sinag Liga Asia. Sinag Liga Asia. Mekos na yan!
1 minute and 46 seconds remaining for our first half. 39-33 as we're still live inside the BREN GUIAO Convention Center. Let's not forget, it's the first weekend of the month.
And look at that. The entire bench of Mexico did not like the foul call, but they felt like it was a clean steal. But I did see na tumama nga sa Siko when Liantos tried to tap the ball. Clean steal from Cunanan, pero dahil natapik nga ni Liantos yung Siko nito ni Andre Dunga, and dahil penalty na nga, 2 free throws na to for Doy. But if you're BAYUNG Mexico, you like this na nakat niyo yung lead down to single digits coming into the half, di ba? Kasi kanina, it seemed like wala na, it's over na. But as we always say, basketball is 4 quarters. 40 minutes ka kailangan maglaro. First 10 minutes, natambakan kayo, there's still another quarter para makahabol ka.
And so, you know, Mexico took the advantage when Andre Dungo was not on the floor.
Which is the right thing to do,
Because
diba?
it's really a different ballgame when Andre is inside together with Steven Angeles, Patrick Punzalan. May hirapan ka talagang depensahan yung mga yan eh. Because they really have to recognize, ito pa, dagdag mo pa. Ang pagbabalik ni Parley Dimla for the second quarter.
Walang takot tong si... well, tinatawag ko sa kanya, Zion Dimla eh. When he attacks, huwag ka nang humarang. Either you foul him hard like what Argel Meneses did, or umiwas ka na lang kasi he can just barrel through anybody dito. I mean, I remember sa Sinag Liga Asia born 2001, Luwid 1 Kapampangan kontra itong May special guest na naman na dumating dito Pero yun nga, si Parley Dimla bodied Kevin Santos. When I say bodied, pinostehan niya, binangga niya, and he scored over Kevin Santos. Speaking of Santos, may
Coach,
Santos na dumating
May Santos na dumating. Coach Aisel Santos, part of still the coaching staff of Pampanga, of the champion teams, Pampanga Giant Lanterns, Pampanga for their theme park, and Pampanga Delta. Grabe naman itong ating second day ng quarterfinals.
Star-studded, no?
What a star-studded guest.
Actually, binibigay ko yung headset ko sa kanya.
And so, I'm seeing now the mayor of Papalit beside Governor Dennis Pineda.
Mayor June, nandito.
Yes.
June Tetango.
To support our second day of our quarterfinals.
Naka-qualify ng Kapalit, I love it, diba?
Yes,
And
I
yet, Mayor June is still here. That's, I told you that yesterday, diba, na basketball fanatic yan si Mayor June. Actually, after yesterday, after the game, kinamayan ko siya. Sabi niya, gaganda talaga ng mga laro dito. Gumanon siya.
Sabi nga niya kahapon din sa next game namin, pupunuin namin yung BREN. Hindi pa pala puno yun.
Hindi pa pala puno yung... Hindi, baka gusto nila yung magre-request sila ng LED din sa labas na, di ba? Yun nata yung gusto Hanggang OB ban may nanonood. Nakikinood sa OB ban nila.
Dito sa maliit. It's going back, 46 seconds remaining. 42-34, back to 8-point lead for ILOVE San Simon.
If you're Mexico, you need to get the stop. Ayaw mong magkaroon ng double figure lead ulit coming into the half. Look
Patrick
at that.
Wu. What a move from Patrick Punzalan.
Nose for the ball. Kita mo.
Take a look here. What will Mexico do? That is short. Andre Dungo for the rebound. Nice D from Mexico. With 9.3 seconds remaining. There's timeout for Mexico. Back to the 10-point lead. 34-44 in favor of San Simon. The biggest lead of the ball game is 13.
I like this timeout galing dito kay Coach JR Gomez. You can map out the play for a good look at the 3 or an easy 2 points underneath the basket. Pero crucial din to. Like I said, 10-point lead, double-figure lead na naman para dito sa panig na ILOVE San Simon coming into the half. If you're Ingbayong Mexico, cut this lead down to single digits para may konting momentum kayo coming into the half.
As ito si Coach Aisel dito sa likod siya na daw magpa-partner sa akin. 9.3 seconds remaining. 44-34. A 10-point lead for San Simon. As a baseline inbound for Mexico. What will they do here? 8.3 seconds remaining.
Natutukan pa si yung artista dito.
Nangungulit dito sa likod. Siya na daw.
Oh!
That timeout works for Ingbayong Mexico.
Like I said, that's a momentum killer for Mexico, diba? Great draw na play galing dito kay Coach JR Gomez. And actually, na-fumble pa nila ng konti yun. They fumbled the basketball, but and yet they were still able to knock down that 3-point shot to cut the lead to just 7. But Andre Dungo, 15 points, 3 rebounds, 2 assists for the mythical 5-member hailing from España, Manila, now moving to TAF. Grabe, what a first half for Doy. But yun nga, what a finish for Ingbayong Mexico, cutting the lead down to just 7 points, 44-37 at the half.
Kaya mga kabalan, tutok lang po. Magbabalik kami para sa second half na itong Ingbayong Mexico kontra ILOVE San Simon.
Pampanga, known as the culinary capital of the Philippines, offers the best variety of Filipino dishes. But there's more to this province than just good food. Welcome to Pampanga. Despite being hit by Mount Pinatubo's eruption more than 30 years ago, the Kapampangans were able to rebuild the province. Economy is booming. Former military base, Clark Air Base, has been reborn into a free-port zone. Home to business parks, EPOs, malls, convention centers, and world-class hotels and resorts. Aside from Clark, tourist attractions in other areas of Pampanga are among the most exciting places and events in the Philippines. From trekking, adventure sports, leisure, and a lot more. The Kapampangans are also deeply religious. The depth of faith can be reflected with the grandeur, dignity, and divine beauty of their churches. And during the Holy Week, Pampanga is also said to be strangely famous not only for devotees who flock different churches for what is known as the Visita Iglesia every Maundy Thursday. But also for the penitents who self-flagellate on the streets on Good Friday. Some whip themselves until their backs swell or bleed, or carry wooden crosses. For the more courageous ones, they vow to have themselves nailed on the cross as a way to repent for their sins. These unique rituals, traditions, and devotion have attracted much media and tourist interest since featured in the 1960s.
So come home and explore all these and more here in Pampanga, in the heart of Central Zone.
split the D. You run the O. You take the shot. You ready to rock. 19 under. Coming very soon. Tagisan ng lakas, labanan ng bilis, gamitan ng estratehiya. Kilalanin ang mga pambato ng siyudad ng Pampanga Delta Cup 2024 Inter-municipality and city tournament. Hatid sa inyo ng Sinag Liga Asya. Sinag Liga Asya. Mekos na yan! You make, you break, you take the shot, you ready to rock. 19 under, coming very soon.
Going back to the second half of this ballgame, 44-37 in favor of ILOVE San Simon. 17 points for Andre Dungo. Kayo pa rin po ay nakatutok sa ating Bayung Mexico kontra San Simon. As we take a look at our halftime highlights, that 3-point shot from Andre Dungo. Grabe. It swishes through the net. Ito. From Lakap. Lakap. What a move. From Lakap. Another one. That pass from Andre Dungo to Barley Dimla. They have been dominant on the first quarter in that 3-point shot from Bayung Mexico. Once again, the Tiger Cubs. The King Tiger. Sasaktan dito yung katabi ko.
Aray ko. De, pero one thing dito para sa paring na Bayung Mexico, they close the gap immediately as we can see the leading scorers dito. Pen.
Itong si Perez with 15, Lakap with 8, Meneses with 5, at para sa San Simon, Dungo with 17, Punzalan with 10, and Dimla with 7. You know, my count on Andre Dungo's score is 15. So may na-miss pa pala akong isang shot ni Andre.
I think yun, I believe nag-free throw ata siya kanina. Yun ata yun. I think that it's the free throws in the miss mo. But one thing dito para sa Bayung Mexico that's working for them, and maybe pwede nilang ihang yung hat nila doon sa area na to. Kasi doon sila pwedeng makahabol at makalamang. Their bench has outscored ILOVE San Simon 26-8. Yung second unit nila, as I said, is elite. One of the best in this tournament. And one of which because Perez is there, di ba? 15 points coming off the bench. 15 out of the 26 bench points galing kay Ezekiel Perez. But one thing they have to stop dito is the points off turnovers. 14 points off turnovers ang ginawa dito na ILOVE San Simon in that first half. That is a lot for a team. And yung turnovers ng Bayung Mexico, they had 8 turnovers in the first half and 14 points ang na-convert nila as Angeles knocked down the jumper.
Taking a look here at our stat sheets, Patrick Punta already delivered 10 points for the first half compared to the 17 points of Andre. You know, Andre Dungo really brings different vibes, different momentum for San Simon.
Yes, pero ang pang-counter na itong Mexico is Perez. But look at that drive by Rendel Llantos.
39-46, a 7-point lead from the 13 biggest lead of the ball game.
At kanina, some of the players of Mexico during the half. We're looking at Kurt Rayson. Maybe learn something from the hurt. Speaking of hurt, Patrick Bunzalan hurt them that time on the painted area. And humihingi pa siya ng foul. Natamaan pa daw kamay niya after that layup.
But tingnan mo tong mga tira sa ilalim ng Mexico. They know that they can go from the paint.
Yes.
Doon sila sa mga big man nila kumukuha ng score for the second half.
Yes, and doon talaga sila nag-focus on in the first half. 8 points. But Dungo, 19 points in this ballgame. But for Ingbayung Mexico, you know, keep in step with ILOVE San Simon. At some point, kailangan din ilabas ni Coach Torres at Danny Torres itong si Dungo. And makaka-explode kayo. And I believe that's the reason why nasa bench si Aldrin Rivadulla. Off the bench din si Conanan. And Argel Meneses also coming off the bench in the second half, diba, who played really well in the first half for Ingbayung Mexico. So maybe that's one of the reasons they're banking on yung 0 minutes dito ng San Simon kay Dungo. Doon sila makakahabol. Just keep in step. Ang gagawin nila ngayon, pagdating ng uupo na si Dungo, doon nila ibubuhos yung second five. 26 points off the bench yung second five nila. That's a lot.
But now let's talk about Steven Angeles Enzo. Looking at the stat sheets, nothing to 6 from the 3-point attempt neto ni Steven Angeles. Imagine mo na lang kung 2 o 3 on that attempt goes through.
That's true, but we all know, bilog ang bola, di ba? You'll have those days na talagang aalating ka if you're Steven Angeles.
But knowing Steven Angeles back on the Sinag Liga Asaborn 2001 Cup, you know, kahit nawawalan siya ng laro ng first half, there's always this time as Liantos scores once again.
Kasi Reden Liantos nananalasa na. And yan yung ayaw mo mag-init if you're ILOVE San Simon. Itong si Liantos for Mexico kasi when he gets hot, he influences his team din to get hot. And dun ma-open up yung three-point shots ni Ezequiel Perez, driving lanes for Jandal Cunanan and Argel Meneses. Liantos is actually that influencer, tinatawag kong influencer dito sa Ingbayung Mexico kasi siya yung nagsisimula ng pag-iinit dito ng Ingbayung Mexico as dumaan dito. Coach Alan Trinidad, another big time player dito in Pampanga, di ba? A well-respected coach, a genius basketball mind. Love na love tayo niya ni Coach Alan Trinidad.
Nanap ka kasi sa akin kanina, nakita kami dun sa entrance.
Nakita kami sa labos, hinanap pa ako.
Kaya nga, nauna ka lumabas sa akin.
Kaya nga eh. Ay, di baka nung nauna kayong magkita ni Coach Alan kasi sa OB van ako nun eh. Baka nauna kayong magkita bago niya ako nakita.
50-43, 7-point lead with 7 minutes and 5 seconds. Baseline inbound for Dungo. Dungo instructing a play. Asking for help.
There you go.
Dungo against Santos.
There you go. I like that defensive adjustment galing dito kay Coach Gomez, South Mexico. What he did there, Balyescas ang pinabantay niya. A guy who was just as tall, just as athletic as Dungo. Nung nagkaroon ng pick and roll, high coverage sila. Forcing Dungo to miss shot there. Great defensive adjustment right here for Coach JR Gomez.
Let's take a look here. How will Dungo to Angeles. Back to Parley Dimla.
Open look.
That is long. For Salihan. Acer Salihan. You know, nung na-cover ko tong ILOVE San Simon for the first time, isa din si Acer Salihan sa mga, not a big scorer, but you know, his points is very much important on that win.
Yun yung mga, meron kasi sa term in basketball, especially sa US na uso to sa NBA, yung mga empty points. Empty points ang tinatawag. And then meron mga timely points. Diyan magaling yung katabi ni Gov Delta kanina, si Kurt Rayson. The timely baskets, how important your baskets are. Kaya nga, binigyan namin siya ng nickname na The Hurt, di ba? Kurt The Hurt Rayson. And as to your point, Salihan, ganun siya. Timely masyado yung mga baskets nito ni Azer Salihan. And also para dito sa panig ng Ingbayung Mexico, Jandel Cunanan, ganun na ganun si Cunanan, and that's one of the reasons why hinahanap ko siya. Wow!
After the whistle, Doy attempted for that shot, that 103-point shot.
You don't need to show off, Andre. Pero one thing for Coach JR Gomez, I can see the adjustments on his defense. Look at that. Baliescas, full 94 feet na niya pinipick up si Dungo. And once na may screen, high coverage na, hindi na nila hinahayaan. Look at this. Yun, there you go. There's good hedge move right there galing dito kay Reden Liantos to prevent yung driving lane ni Dungo. And nakahabol si Baliescas. But yun nga lang, bumaba agad si Ezekiel Perez. Instead of getting the rebound, bumaba agad siya. Nakuha tuloy dito ni Patrick Punzalan.
At nakakuha pa ng foul si Patrick after that.
Yes. That's what you have to do kasi when you're defending the pick and roll, pag naka-high coverage ka, inihe-hedge yung second defender to close out that driving lane, papahabulin mo yung initial defender niya, you have to, as the other 3 players or 2 players na hindi involved, 2 or 3 players na hindi involved dun sa defense ng pick and roll na yun, your role is to rebound, box out and rebound. Hindi ka pwedeng mag-leak out. Kasi magkakaroon ng 2-on-1 bigla yan eh. Magkakaroon ng outnumbered people doon sa defense mo. It's a 5-man defensive strategy ang high coverage pick and roll.
Alam mo, Enzo, time by time na nakakapartner kita dito. Ang dami natututunang play sa'yo.
Kaya ako minsan puyat eh, kasi nanonood ako ng mga YouTube na analysis.
Actually, simula nag-start ako dito. Yung mga kung paano yung play na yun.
Exactly. Kasi ikaw nga printout eh. Okay lang, visual learner kasi ako. I actually watch.
Mas natututo kasi ako pag yung printed.
So ano ka, visual learner ka ba through reading? Okay. Parang yung mami ko tsaka si Jen eh. Mga reader, mga bookworm eh. Oh, good defense. Look at that. Good defense by Baliescas. That is what I'm talking about. That adjustment by Coach J.R. Gomez. Dave Gomez ang nasa isip ko. Coach J.R. Gomez of Mexico. That adjustment, putting Baliescas on Dungo, shutting down Dungo in previous possessions. I think 3 or 4 possessions na niya na shut down si Dungo.
Hirap na hirap talaga dito si Andre sa ginagawang depensa ng Mexico.
Ito yung counter.
Once again, great defense from Mexico. They wasn't able, San Simon wasn't able to put a basket on that possession. You know, Steven Angeles on the floor, Patrick Punsalan, Andre Dungo, Parley Dimla, Acer Salihan, but 7-point lead for ILOVE San Simon. Hindi na tayo umaangat on that lead.
Exactly. And kasi nga yung depensa ng Mexico has adjusted. The first rule of that high coverage pick and roll defense, get the ball out of Dungo's hands. Yun na yung siguro target nila. Get the ball out of Dungo's hands and let the others beat us.
But the big question is, are they can able to sustain that defense until the last minutes of the 4th quarter?
That's a good question. And that time, medyo na late sila on hedging on the defense. Dapat maaga kang mag-high coverage doon. Di ka dapat late. As good fast break that time by Barry Lakap. And tama itong ginagawa ng Mexico ngayon ha. Inuunti-unti nila. Hindi sila nagmamadali. Unti-untiin nila itong kalamangan hanggang sa makadikit sila within 2 or 1. Look at that block by Perez. What a block by Ezekiel Perez right there.
It's a different Bayung Mexico for the second half. That's why we can tell as we take a look here. Salihan. Tamang-tama. Talon approach noon ni Salihan. Parley Dimla on the rebound, but Perez is there.
Ito na naman sila. A 4-on-3.
Kaya hindi natin talaga pwedeng sabihin that we're up by 18 on the first half. Hindi nga kasi talaga natatapos yung basketball in the first and second quarter.
Yes. And especially with the coaching staffs ng parehong teams. Especially Coach J.R. Gomez. I've seen him. Yung mga third quarter adjustments niya coming out of the half. So we can see Coach JR nga right there on your screens. One of the best coaches na nakikita ko na coming out of the third quarter is the youngest coach na nakita ko ever. Coach Ernest Alaw. Magaling na magaling siya dyan sa mga halftime adjustments niya. Sa third quarter siya lagi lumalabas yung mga teams niya, whether it's Antipolo Pilgrims Leap, Bayabas Kennel Leap. Every time na after the halftime, Coach Ernest, yung mga teams ni Coach Ernest Alaw, laging nagpa-perform well kasi because of the adjustments. And Coach JR Gomez is not far away from that. I see Bayung Mexico multiple times na ganun ang ginagawa nila as our referees are warning Baliescas kasi medyo madikit na siya. Too physical na siya dito kay Dungo. But look at that! Look at that!
Kaya pala nakangiti si Boy kanina.
Good pass. Clear traveling violation there.
No, sobrang hirap ni Andre dito ngayon sa ating third quarter. No, hindi pa siya nilalabas dito. Hindi pa siya pinagpapahinga ni Coach Danny Torres because San Simon needs him.
Yes.
Once again, their walls, their back is pushed against the wall. It's either do or die game for San Simon. This could have been their last game, or they can be the second team to extend our quarterfinals one.
And this is where nami-miss nila yung services ni Daryl Garcia. A wing, athletic wing, an athletic scorer can score from the inside and outside. And also Randeb Simbulan kasi they can just dump the ball down to Simbulan's hands and then hayaan siyang mag-operate sa post. And also, I think that's gonna be a dangerous team kapag yung Simbulan Dungo pick and roll. Sino babantayin mo? Tapos may Dim Lakad, the dunker spot, diba? But that's the situation for I Love San Simon. Walang Daryl Garcia, walang Randeb Simbulan. But for BAYUNG Mexico, I love what I'm seeing from them on the defensive end. Akala ko kanina sinabi ko, Jandel ko na babantay kay Dungo para ma-neutralize siya. Si Baliescas pala.
Baliescas is doing a great job on that defense.
I was thinking about si Perez or si Cunanan. Pero then again, kailangan si Cunanan at si Perez on the offensive end. So Baliescas playing his role perfectly, and now it will be on the hands of Nakpil also. So I believe Nakpil and Baliescas ang magtutulungan to defend Dungo ngayon. A good steal.
Oh, a good steal for Dimla. Salihan. Dimla and Dungo. Easy basket for Andre Dungo.
The easiest he'll get all day, di ba?
And nakita mo yung hinarangan na lang ni Parley yung depensa doon ng Mexico. As we take a look here. 3 against 1. Ooh, what a basket for Andre Dungo. A much-needed 2-point shot from Andre Dungo. As 2 minutes and 29 seconds remaining, 56-49.
Tagisan ng lakas, labanan ng bilis, gamitan ng estratehiya. Kilalanin ang mga pambato ng siyudad ng Pampanga Delta Cup 2024 Inter-municipality and city tournament. Hatid sa inyo ng Sinag Liga Asia. Sinag Liga Asia. Mekos na yan!
Andre Dungo, 21 points for this ball game.
With the Adidas haircut. Pero Nike sapatos niya, di ba? Joke lang, Doya.
Hindi siya sponsor. Pag mga UAP, bihira mag-Adidas.
Ganun ba yun?
Si ano lang, si Kevin Kimbao. Ang Adidas.
Oh, look at that big steps to the basket.
What a play for I Love San Simon.
Into the game na itong mga fans ng BAYUNG Mexico, ah. Everything that happens, tumitil eh. But
For a pass from Salihan.
foul, clear foul. But if I'm Salihan, I'm not shooting well this game. That was his golden opportunity to take a layup, di ba?
But then a selfless
Oo,
move for
yun
Azar.
yung tinatawag na too unselfish. Wait, nakaangat na siya eh. Wala namang sumabay sa kanya. He could have taken that to the rim. Ayun, they're going to end up possibly just 1 point pa dito, di ba? Or even no points if Cunanan misses this. Yun na yun yung mga... See? No points pa in that possession. Salihan should have just taken the layup, di ba? I know you want to be unselfish, you want to involve Gab Cunanan, but there are times, especially in the playoffs, sa mga nakanood ng 76ers versus Atlanta Hawks a few years ago when Ben Simmons passed up that open look to give it to Matisse Thybulle. Naging turnaround yon for the Hawks to win the game. And that might be a turning point dito para sa BAYUNG Mexico that scoreless in that possession itong San Simon.
As the ball stays on the offensive side.
Look at Rivadulla slithering to the defense. Wow! Wow!
What a move from Aldrin Rivadulla.
Grabe. Yan ang inaantay ko, si Aldrin Rivadulla. When will he spark up?
Salihan. This is what we are talking about, Enzo.
Oo. Yeah, momentum shift, oh. Clearly the momentum, kahit lamang ang San Simon, clearly the momentum's on the part of BAYUNG Mexico.
It's really a different ball game compared on how we started. Nice stop.
Go all the way to the basket.
Salihan.
There you go.
Mr. Salihan with a jumper.
That's the right play if you're Salihan. Mag-isa ka na lang. Oo, may sasabay sa'yo, but take the shot. Be confident. You're a good scorer.
Sabi mo nga, para siyang si Kurt Rayson.
Hindi naman para. Kasi
I mean, the way they play.
Oo, yung timely baskets kasi. Tingnan mo yun, oh. Good thing na hindi na niya tinignan kung may trailing teammate pa siya. There are times that you have to be selfish, di ba? It's the playoffs. And do or die pa sila. As you said, their backs are against the wall.
There was a foul
Uy!
against Ian Malonzo.
There's someone watching right now. And I know bakit siya nanonood ngayon. Mamaya daw, may request siya pag nakashoot daw si Doy tsaka si Steven. Ano siya?
Andito yung kahapon eh.
Ma-request siya. Ma-request siya. Hindi naman nililibre ng Samgyup.
Sila lang lagi. Alam ko na sinihirita natin ng Samgyup.
Dito kanina.
Yung maagaw ng headphones mo.
Hiritan natin na mumupo siya ng panel, di ba? Female anchor, female analyst, di ba? We make history.
Coach rin naman siya.
Yes, we make history, di ba?
Parley
Look at that
Dimla.
defense by Rivadulla.
What a move
Grabe.
from Dimla.
Sayang lang.
It could have been a good move.
Look at that. Look at Aldrin Rivadulla. Pinagpag etong si Kabiting.
Hard foul.
A bigger Ian Kabiting na itulak ni Aldrin Rivadulla. I told you, Rivadulla and ito nga si Reden Liantos, they're both strong for their size, di ba? Ang lalakas ng dalawang yan for their size.
27 seconds remaining. Andre Dungo checks back in. 6-point lead for ILOVE San Simon. As Aldrin Rivadulla misses the first shot. That's first shot. The second shot is good. Dungo with 22.4 seconds. What will he do or where will he go to? He can go here for the three if he can get the help. But he can still go for a quick break.
Good fighting the screen ang ginawa doon ni Baliescas. No switch needed.
To Salihan, to Dimla. Back to Salihan.
There you go. Nakita ko, the shot clock was winding down. They should still have time. And yun, the table officials are going to replay how much time left kasi naputokan sila ng 24. There still should be a couple of seconds, I think 1 or 2 seconds, at least 1 or 2 seconds para sa panig dito ng Imbayong Mexico. And with this tight ball game, yun, pumutok na yung clock. I believe 1.7, 1.8. Yung shot clock, I'm talking about the shot clock. So yun, kaya agad-agad yung mga table officials natin are asking for that replay. How much seconds pa dapat matitira? I think at least 1 or 2 seconds ang mabibigay dito for Imbayong Mexico. Every possession and every second counts na for them dahil nga they're only down by 5 and entering the fourth quarter, momentum is on their side. Hindi nakascore ang ILOVE San Simon multiple times in this third period.
Grabe talaga yung naging adjustment na sa depensa ng Imbayong Mexico. Take a good credit to Coach J.R. Gomez as they are back on the floor with 3 seconds, I think. With 3 seconds on the clock. 2 seconds on the game clock. It could have been still an easy point for Imbayong Mexico. It will depend on how hard will be the defense of ILOVE San Simon. A 5-point lead for ILOVE San Simon from the third and biggest point lead of the ball game.
Look at this. Magpe-pressure dito ang San Simon.
Sideline inbound for Imbayong Mexico.
3 seconds. I said at least 1 or 2 seconds, di ba? Nadagdagan pa na isang segundo. 3 seconds. 2 seconds yun, sakto. I was on point pala dun. How about that? I was on point. Oh, good block. Good block there by Cunanan.
That is what I'm talking about. It really depends on how hard will be the defense of San Simon on that last 2 seconds.
Coach
So
J.R.
take a look
Gomez
here.
asking for a foul.
Third quarter highlights. Patrick Punsalan has been dominant sa malamig niyang simula in the first quarter. Here, Andre Dungo with a one-hand shot. Of course, that's why he was in one of the mythical 5 for UST Tiger Cubs in the last UAP Season 86 Juniors. Take a look here. Acer Salihan, the timely point that needs for San Simon, makes this ball game 58-43, a 5-point lead as we ended the third quarter.
You split the D. You run the O. You take the shot. You ready to rock. 19 under. Coming very soon.
PBA Legends and Sinag Lakas 40 basketball exhibition game on March 10, 2024 at Paint Branch High School, Burtonsville, Maryland. Of course, our President and CEO, the Sinag himself, Boss Ray Alaw, together with our Commissioner for Sinag Lakas 40, Commissioner Rodney Santos, together with EJ File, Alvin Patrimonio, and John Ferriols will be there.
Grabe. Star-studded. This guy on your screens right here, Steven Angeles. I dubbed him. Di sila tumuturo sa camera. May tinuturo lang sila. But what I'm talking about is Steven Angeles needs to be that guy. Revert back to that performance nung Born 2001 Cup natin. Go back to that. Be Mr. Big Moment 2.0. Kasi si Mr. Big Moment 1.0 nanonood ngayon.
Shout out daw siya pag
Hindi, mamaya na daw.
naka-shoot.
Pag si Yabang. Loko-loko talaga yun kahit kailan.
Hindi kayo nakita kahapon, no?
Kita kami.
9 minutes and 50 seconds.
Papalibre nga ako. Nandiyan ko lang.
Leantos.
Crucial
Back
possession
to
right here.
Leantos.
Yun lang, nawala yung bola.
Dimla once again.
Babagato. There you go. Sabi ko na eh.
Easy drive for Parley Dimla. Lakap. Lakap against 2. Balik ang bola kay Perez. Perez on that one-hand jumper. Back to the 4-point lead. 5-point lead, rather. 60-55. Andre Dungo against Argel Meneses. Andre misses.
Again, that defense dito and the clear foul there on Dimla. Natamaan niya sa muka. Grabbing the ball, itong si Meneses. That's why Meneses is down on the floor. He got hit in the face inadvertently. Nag-push up pa. Kaya siya pinalakpakan ng crowd. Nag-push up pa si Meneses. Look at that. That finish by Dungo, yung finger roll that he normally finishes. Nagmintis because nga, pagdating niya sa ring, pagod na siya eh. Sa dami ng defense ang kailangan niyang lagpasan. And there was the contact right there from Dimla. Nagkasabitan sila ng paa, inadvertently naman.
Let's turn it over to our courtside reporter, MJ Raimundo, para sa report niya kay Meneses. MJ, go ahead.
Thank you, Pen. Lalaban na may puso, yan ang sinabi ni Argel Meneses of Team Mexico. Pag-iigihan pa daw nila for the remaining quarter dahil ayaw na nila bumalik pa bukas. And to be sure na makakuha na ng slot for the semifinals. He also said that they need to put more pressure in this quarter for them to get this win and mabigyan ng magandang game result ang kanilang supporters. Back to you, Pen and Enzo.
Magandang game ang kanilang supporters. Yun ang ginawa nila. Dalawa na lang ang inahabol ng Mexico. And look at that, they get a stop.
Is this their time or chance to tie this ball game from the 13 big point lead of ILOVE San Simon?
Or even take the lead with a 3, di ba? Big possession right here for Mexico.
Perez. And that is what we're talking about, Enzo. You're
Does that
asking
count?
for a 3, but nakuha nila yon on that drive.
Oo, akala ko counted eh. But the referee says foul was on the ground.
8 minutes and 13 seconds. A sideline inbound for Mexico. Lakap. Working with Nakpil.
Good
Together
pass.
with Tunanan. Sorry, miss. Nakuha dito. Ni Nakpil ang bola. Pero
Oh.
traveling.
Look at that, yung panghihinayang ng fans ng Mexico dito. They thought foul counted yun. Traveling pala, sayang yun. Missed opportunity, but still if you're in by yung Mexico, it's still just a one possession lead. Tingnan natin. Oh, he did travel.
Patrick Punzalan. Grabe yung engagement ng crowd ng Bayung Mexico dito sa laro natin ngayon.
And Patrick Punzalan, to MJ's report kanina, sabi ng coaching staff ng San Simon, di ba? He has to be decisive. He has to be a leader. He has to lead his team. Ngayon, that's what he's trying to do. Nawala sa kanila yung momentum. The lead is slowly being trimmed down. He is the one that will try to carry his team to that do-or-die game tomorrow. Lalong-lalo na nakaupo yung Andre Dungo. Steven Angles not performing to his, usual numbers. And Dimla, medyo na nahimik din si Dimla eh.
Nag-iba talaga yung ikot ng bola pagpasok natin ng second half.
Yes.
Para sa ILOVE San Simon.
Yes. Pumunta bigla yung momentum dito sa Mexico eh.
7 minutes and 37 seconds. 10 on the shot clock. What will Meneses do?
This is big!
Balik ang bola. Kay Nakpil.
Wow!
But there is Ezequiel Perez.
Grabe yung rebound na yun. Tinalo na lang niya eh. Naka-backside na sa kanya, but dinaan niya sa haba, taas ng talon. And he just puts it right
Miss
back up
from
and in.
Nakpil. But Perez is there for the rebound. That one-hand shot is good for Perez. Makes this ball game 7 minutes and 16 seconds remaining. 62 to 60. We're back after the timeout with 7 minutes and 10 seconds remaining. A 2-point lead na lang para sa ILOVE San Simon, Enzo.
Yes, and they get a stop pa dito, but Angeles nearly regained it. Pero bola ng Bayung Mexico dito.
Natop kasi doon ni Steven Angeles. Wasn't able to control the ball at his hands. Those timely mistakes from ILOVE San Simon. So
Clear
traveling
traveling.
called again. Ito nga ang kailangan ingatan ng Bayung Mexico, lalo na ngayon nakahabol na sila, Enzo. Yung mga easy turnovers sa mga ganong tawag.
Yes. Ang dami. Unforced minsan yung iba eh. Good pass by Malonzo. And again, Punzalan drawing another foul. It's Meneses again. Pangalawa na yan ni Meneses. And all of RJ Meneses' fouls actually came by the fourth quarter. And pareho kay Punzalan.
Patrick Punzalan, once again on the free throw line. First is good for Patrick Punzalan. Two out of two for Patrick Punzalan. The lead is now back to 4. Rivadulla checks in for Meneses to the side of Bayung Mexico. 6 minutes and 30 seconds remaining. 10 on the shot clock. Lock up.
Oh!
That is big for Barry Lakap.
Grabe,
You know, that's
big
why
shot.
he was on my live shot eh.
Oo. And like we said, timely baskets.
Steven Angeles, is this his time to redeem himself from the first quarter?
And one for Mr. Big Moment 2.0. Proud na proud siguro si Justin Bautista sa drive na yun ni Steven Angeles. Look at that. Contorting his body in midair.
Nagreklamo yung bench dito ng Bayung Mexico. They're saying that there was no foul.
I
But
like
of course,
the attitude ni Coach JR Gomez. Nagreklamo yung bench. Siya, sinigawan niya, huwag kayong magrereklamo. Ako na magrereklamo. Kasi ngayon na, there we go, they got the warning na eh.
And of course, we need to respect and obey the call of the referees. Of course, they're Samahang Basketball ng Pilipinas, certified yung mga referees natin na yan. Gusto ko, nalilinaw ng mga mata niya na hindi pa nga nagsasalamin as here. Lock up once again. This is what I am talking about, Enzo. The turnovers na kailangang ingatan dito ng Bayung Mexico on the traveling violations.
That's what they're gonna have to go back to, yung mga turnovers na yan. Nakakadikit sila eh. They could have been up right now siguro if wala yung mga traveling violations and other turnovers nila. But again, they get another stop now. Una si Lakap. Oh, hindi nakita ni Perez.
Too strong for Acer Salihan. Steven Angeles once again. Misses.
What a tap by Dimla.
But Dimla is there for the putback.
And look at gano'ng kabilis ibaba ng Mexico yung bola. Foul on the ground.
Grabe yung naging drive doon ni Steven Angeles. Let's take a look back here.
Fearless eh. But buti na lang nandun si Dimla to clean up the mess. Zion Dimla. Say it with your chest, young man.
Back to the 6-point lead. With 5 minutes and 12 seconds. Mahaba-haba pa ito. Against 4. But it's too strong. But there was a whistle. Reden Liantos on the 3-point line. First is good for Liantos. Two out of 2 for Liantos. Baba sa 4 ulit ang kalamangan ng ILOVE San Simon.
Importante yung free throws na yun, ha?
4 minutes and 55 seconds.
Look at
Steven.
A good kick out.
Salihan. In and out.
Ito na. Tumatakbo na naman ang Mexico.
What a pass. Look at that easy basket. Look at the connection that Bayung Mexico has for the 4th quarter.
Grabe, 2 puntos na naman. Oh, good move by Salihan. But better defense by Rivadulia na iwanan siya. But instead of going back dito kay Salihan, ang ginawa niya, pumunta siya dun sa passing lane para hindi libre yung tira dun ni Punzalan.
As a baseline inbound for ILOVE San Simon.
Stolen away! Oh! They get tied with this one!
And there you have it. We're tied at 69.
Grabe!
From cutting the lead down to 6, down to 2. We're now tied.
Oh, this is huge. That looked good. That looked good when it left his
For
hands.
Steven Angeles with
That
3
looks
minutes
straight.
and 51 seconds.
They can take the lead. Itong Bayung Mexico for the first time in this game. Open look.
That is too short.
That was a dangerous defensive rotation para dito sa San Simon. Open na open si Nakpil.
But they have to take this chance as Andre Dumo checks back in.
One of the clutchest players in the UAAP last season. Can he deliver for his hometown of San Simon, Pampanga? Look at that. Chess match. Coach J.R. Gomez binalik si Baliescas to defend Dumo.
First Dumo is back. And
Teka,
Baliescas.
anim sila. There you go. Rivadulia pala papalitan.
Now let's turn it over to our courtside reporter, MJ Raimundo, para sa report niya kay Andre Dumo.
Thank you, Pen. Kung kay Arjo Meneses ayaw na namin bumalik bukas, ayaw namin ma-eliminate, yun naman ang sabi ni Andre Dungo of Team San Simon. We need to step up as a team kasi gusto namin bumalik bukas para lumaban pa. Nandito na kami and we need this win. Just like what their head coach always reminding them, it is all or nothing. Uuwi tayo or babalik tayo. Back to you, Pen and Enzo.
Thank you so much, MJ. As MJ started her report, Andre Dumo scores pagkabalik niya doon. But there was a foul.
Hard fall for Angeles. Got hit in the face. And
Steven Angeles.
a referee signal a replay. He got hit in the face and masama din yung bagsak ni Steven. And look at that, tinabihan siya ni Doy. Magkaibigan yan dalawa. Yung gatas brigade nilang dalawa eh. It's him, Steven, Andre, Justin, and Kevin. Yan yung mga tropa eh. Kakaibigan mga yan.
3 minutes and 4 seconds remaining. What a ball game. Back
Regular
sa
foul.
kalamangan dito.
Regular foul lang.
Sa ILOVE San Simon. As after that, the regular foul against Steven Angeles. We take a look back.
Oh, clearly no intention to hurt naman. Natulak lang talaga ni Perez.
Nagkasalubong lang talaga sila.
Oo. Momentum lang kasi din ni Perez. And look at Perez naman. Nakatitig naman siya eh. Na parang tinitingnan niya din if okay ba si Angeles. Good sportsmanship galing kay Ezekiel Perez.
Andre Dungo.
Ito na naman yung pick and roll. No coverage. There you go. Pull up.
But that is too strong for Andre Dungo. We're tied again at 71.
Steven should have played defense there. Humihingi siya ng traveling violation but the ball was loose from Perez's hands. Kaya hindi traveling yun. Steven stopped to tell the referees to say traveling. Steven should have continued to play defense.
5 on the shot clock. What will Andre do? Steven for 3. Is this his time? Still no good for Steven Angeles.
Off the mark pa rin siya. A good move by Perez.
Is this their chance? Na sila naman ang makalamang. We approach the last 2 minutes. We're tied at 71.
Hindi pa nakakalamang dito ang Ingbayung Mexico in this ball game. 0 leads from them and 0 lead changes. We have been tied twice in this fourth quarter pero Ingbayung Mexico has yet to take the lead here.
Andre, what will he do? Or where will he go to?
6 seconds. Oh, steal! Oh, sayang! That would have brought the house down.
Asar was so shocked on that call.
It's Alian's 5th personal foul. He fouls out.
That's why he reacted that way, because he knew that after that foul, he'll be out of the playing court. What a ball game for ILOVE San Simon, starting this ball game. This ILOVE San Simon started this ball game with such a dominance, and now the biggest lead with a 13
Oh,
point.
wala pa rin.
Lakap misses that free throw. It's very rare for a shooter like Barry Lakap to miss that very important shot.
First lead of the game for Ingbayung Mexico right now, Ben.
At 1 minute and 30. Andre Dungo against Luis Vallescas.
Foul baiting na dun si Dungo, ha? Fourth personal foul on Luis Vallescas. That is big kasi siyang nag-shutdown kay Dungo in this second half. That is a big call. And that's why Argel Meneses comes back into the ballgame. Also, situational substitution din yan for offensive purposes.
The first lead for Ingbayung Mexico this ball game. We're tied again at 72 after this first shot. Andre
Tied pa rin.
1 minute and 17 seconds.
Libre si Meneses, di nila nakita.
Andre on the rebound. Against 2.
Someone needs to get the ball.
Pascual. To Steven Angeles.
Wow!
What a 3-point shot from Steven Angeles. He
Like I
misses
said,
of shot.
Mr. Big Moment 2.0.
Yeah, Enzo, take a look back here. That pass from Andre Dungo to Pascual. Almost a rattle, but Pascual finds Steven libreng-libre on that corner. And after a consecutive 3-point shots, misses from Steven Angeles. There you have it.
His first conversion cannot come at a bigger time. The smile.
The much needed point for San Simon this time.
And look at even Governor Dennis Delta Pineda and Mayor Esme Pineda is also here of
And
Lubao,
also,
Pampanga.
Mayor Jun Tatanco of Apalit,
Yes.
Pampanga is here, even though that they don't have a game to support, of course, our Delta Cup quarterfinals.
But look at that, Mr. Big Moment 2.0 with probably the biggest shot for San Simon in this ball game. But they have to get a stop.
52 seconds. 7 on the shot clock.
Good defense. Good
Steven
defense.
on the rebound. Back to Dungo.
Dimlas free on the left.
Oh! Andre Dungo takes back the lead for I Love San Simon.
The Gatas Brigade brothers connecting for 5 consecutive points in this last minute of the ball game. First the 3-point shot by Steven Angeles and then the layup for the mythical 5-member, the De La Salle Green Archer, Andre Dungo.
There's no doubt why Andre Dungo and Steven Angeles wears the shirt of Pampanga Delta as we take back look here. The former Tiger Cub
Layo ng take-off.
roaring on that shot. As 35 seconds is left, sideline inbound for BAYUNG Mexico. Andre Dungo, a former USC Tiger Cubs, now a De La Salle Green Archers. He will be siding with, of course, Jonel Policarpio, one of the Pampanga Delta Pride. 5-point lead for I Love San Simon. Steven.
One stop for San Simon and you set up a date for tomorrow. But may chance pa tong BAYUNG Mexico. Yun nga lang. That's what they did not want. That's what Coach Danny Torres did not want. A foul. They did not want to foul because it stops the clock and it gives 2 free throws dito to BAYUNG Mexico. They did not want that foul to be given up. And look at that, Coach Danny Torres of San Simon. After the foul was whistled, pinagalitan niya agad yung players niya because sinabi niya, instruction niya for sure, do not foul. But look, naging blessing in disguise pa kasi nagmintis pa si Meneses doon.
25.9 seconds remaining. 5-point lead for I Love San Simon.
Lane violation. Lane violation there.
Sinadya niya na yung mintis na yun, Enzo.
You have to let the ball hit ball hit the rim first before you come in as the free throw shooter. And look at Dungo and Perez.
Sideline inbound for Steven Angeles this time. As there's timeout for BAYUNG Mexico. I Love San Simon. They're trying to delinquish at ipino na ang magiging game plan nila for this last possession. The ball is at their side. It's a sideline inbound. When we go back after the timeout.
You know what's crazy? First game pa lang to. First game pa lang to.
Kala ko main game.
It feels like the main game, di ba? And ito na yung playoffs. This is the playoffs na talaga. And you're welcome to the panel moment na to na playoffs, di ba? Now you know how I feel.
Kala ko mga pang third game na to.
Ganyan yan.
First game pa lang nga pala.
That's how it feels talaga when you're in the playoffs regardless of what level. Lakas 40, Delta Cup, 19 under, 23 under, regardless. This is what the playoffs feel. And look at that, ang dami pang nanonood dun, dami pa na hindi nakaupo dun eh.
Sideline inbound. Dungo.
Clear post right there. Is it on Nakpil or Meneses?
It's on Nakpil.
It's on Nakpil. Fourth personal foul on Nakpil. Naging crucial actually para dito sa panig ng Bayung Mexico. Let's take a look at the foul. Oh, he was already pushing Dungo even before he got the ball. But yun nga, naging crucial for Bayung Mexico yung fourth foul na naipito kay Baliescas. Kasi napilitan si Coach JR Gomez, iupo siya. And that's what gave Dungo and Angeles those open looks. Nagulo yung defensive strategy nila within the last minute of the ball game when Baliescas got his fourth personal foul.
You know, even though that Doy misses the second shot, as hindi naman yun na-miss, it's an inbound for Mexico. But look at that shot!
Turnover.
Lakap. Lakap misses. Dimla on the rebound.
That'll do it. That'll do it.
Nakakuha pa ng foul.
Look at Coach JR Gomez. Possibly waving the white flag and parang sinasabi niya, let's prepare for tomorrow na lang. Tomorrow's a different ball game, ang sinasabi ni Coach JR. After the foul, he was waving to his players, don't foul anymore. Kita. Kumbaga, senyas na yun, nakita-kita na lang tayo bukas. And how about ILOVE San Simon being the second team to live to fight another game, forcing a do or die against a higher seeded Bayung Mexico. And aagaw pa dapat itong, and there you go, naagaw na nga nila. That'll do it na. What a game for ILOVE San Simon. They will live to fight another game.
Of course, Enzo, another game tomorrow for ILOVE San Simon. It could have been a lucky break during the fourth quarter, but the dominance, of course, of ILOVE San Simon makes this ball game 80-72. 8-point lead over their win against Bayung Mexico. This was their redemption on the elimination. And it could have been a good ball game for Bayung Mexico as well. What a crazy ball game for the comeback of the Tiger Cubs for ILOVE San Simon. Andre Dungo, our best player, with 30 points, 6 rebounds, and 5 assists. Andre, you know that you were going to play a lot of minutes, knowing that you were one of the trusted guys for ILOVE San Simon. How do you manage to come up big with 30 points, 17 points at the first quarter, 10 points on the second quarter?
Inaano ko lang yung role ko sa team namin. Yung pagka-leader ko sa amin, gina-guide lang namin yung buong team namin para manalo kami.
Dungo, I mean, Andre, tomorrow is another ball game. How will you prepare, or paano ba ang Andre Dungo bukas at ang ILOVE San Simon?
Yun nga, sinunod lang namin yung gameplay namin ngayon kaya kami nanalo, pero bukas iba na naman yung gameplay namin. Tsaka yung dalawa namin kasama, babalik na sa amin ulit.
Now, Andre, I will give you the chance to give your family, friends, and lahat ng sumusuporta para sa ILOVE San Simon.
First, yung father ko lagi nanonood sa amin, and yung mother ko nasa Saudi. Yung lola ko lagi nanonood. Yung buong San Simon sa pagsuporta sa amin, salamat. And sa girlfriend ko.
Once again, that's Andre Dungo with 30 points, 6 rebounds, and 5 assists. Give ILOVE San Simon their win and extended this ball game para sa ating game number 2 bukas for ILOVE San Simon kontra Bayung Mexico. Once again, ILOVE San Simon wins with 80-72, our final score for this ball game. Coming up next is Level Up Lubao kontra 1 Magalang Basketball para sa ating second day ng ating quarterfinals 1. For Enzo Galarosa, MJ Raimundo, and on behalf of Direk Nomar Santiago, Direk Mike Danan, Direk Billy De Leon, Direk Boyet, and the rest of the hardworking men and women na nagtrabaho dito sa ating Delta Cup 2024. This has been Penelope Wilhelmina, and I'm saying that life is a better place to be when basketball came along.